So we got G tier, the trash can. So anything that really sucks really bad will go in the trash can. G is the worst though. That's like for the horrible trinkets that do not deserve to even grace this game. Not really that good at all. It's alright. Good and very good trinket. And yeah, I mean 32 trinkets here. That's like much more than Twisted. Also, I still have a running nose. I've had this nose sting for like 6 days now. I've been partially sick for like 6 days now, and it's really annoying. But yeah, let's start off the list. So, alarm increases both walk and run speed by 25% when panic mode activates for 10 seconds. I gotta read these off my phone because honestly, I forgot like what a lot of these trinkets do. I mean, it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not really the best, but like, it gets the job done. If you want to be safer in panic mode, it's definitely good enough. But I wouldn't really like waste a trinket spot for it, you know. So it goes into it's alright because it's only activated for 10 seconds. Blue bandana. What does this do? Oh, increases our extraction speed by 7.5%, but reduces skill check chance by 5%. Also said it's alright because, like, you know, increasing the extraction speed by like 7.5% doesn't really do too much from personal experience, but decreasing skill check chance by 5% is not that good at all after a new update because after that like Shelly update, they decided to make the whole entire game be focused on skill checks for some reason. That's what it feels like. Anyways, B tier. I mean, it's alright tier. Alright, bone. This is one of the trinkets I want to like, but I can't like it. Can't. Increases movement speed by 25% for 4 seconds upon collecting an item. When will you ever use this? It's just not that good. Why did they have to give Pebbles such a useless trinket? This can only be used to save you in select situations where you haven't already picked up off the items on the floor. Like, now whenever you pick up an item, you're going to be like, oh, I could have used that to run away from a Twisted. Like, there's just so many better things. And there's an even worse version of this trinket that will be covered soon. But yeah, sorry, Bone. You gotta go and not... Bro! Get the... Okay, it's not really that good at all. Brick goes into G tier. I mean, what do you expect? Coin purse. Sorry. G tier. I mean, where else is it gonna go? It's just like absolute dog crap. It's purse. Fancy purse. I mean, no, purse. Coin purse. Oh my god. Crayon set. Get an item from the uncommon tier at the start of every 4 Danny Shop exclusive items are included. I'm sorry. Trash can. See, maybe a little useful for early 4s, but I feel like even after 4-2 or 4-3, you'd have your basically whole inventory be filled. And listen, I'm gonna just say this: the uncommon tier items aren't really useful. They have stuff like stealth candy, not useful at all. I'm gonna be honest. Machine, the machine thing, I forgot what it was called. Instructions, it's alright. Skill check chain can be useful, I guess. I honestly forgot the other ones. They're kind of just for demo. Oh, protein bar. Protein bar is kind of useless. I'm gonna be honest. I've like never actually used it to help me. And yeah, but you probably won't be getting any use out of this useless, crappy trinket. And it's also related to scrap, so like, it's automatically 10 times worse. You know, it's just bad. Dandy plush. Yeah. Sorry, the trash can, it goes. Listen, it's kind of like the same situation with scraps. You won't be getting a use for this on later 4s. It's just not that useful. Grants the user a 50% discount on all Danny Shop items. Not really that useful at all. Only useful for like early 4s if like a bandage or a health care or something like that appears. and typically that might happen. Typically it doesn't, but there is a chance it might happen. But is that worth wasting a whole trinket slot for? No! Why would you waste your trinket slot with this ugly looking plush? Bro, this thing is probably made from Temu or something. At least what it looks like. I mean, it's just so crappy. It has a crappy ability, so it's from Temu. Anyways, Diary. The trash can. Dang, we're really getting all the bad trinkets right now. Diary freaking sucks for distractors. It sucks. Then you got Ferrari tunes like Astro, Brightney, Shrimpo. Utterly useless as well. Just useless. It can't do anything for them. The only tune in the entire game, the only two tunes in the entire game I consider as useful for are V and Glisten, so they don't interrupt a distracting goob. Other than that, useless trinket for a useless tune. Sorry to all the Flutter fans out there. Dog plush, very, very, very good trinket. Oh yeah, Diary just increases your stealth by 2.5 units. Dog plush, increases your movement speed by 10%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but the dog plush, don't underestimate it. It's very powerful. It's like the unspoken, unwritten rule in distracting. You have to use a dog plush into a distract. Whenever I don't have a dog plush as Pebble, I just give up. I don't distract anymore. I leave the game. Because that's how useful it is. If you don't use dog plush while distracting, get help. Get help. Either you don't use dog plush, then maybe you would be using speedy shoes. But if you don't use either of those while distracting, yeah, just get help. Anyways, yeah, it's just really useful for distracting. It could be like useful for other tunes too. Fancy Purse, not really that good at all, I'm gonna be honest. It's only useful for Tegan and Sprout. For Tegan, I only see this coming in useful for like later force too, because like, I don't know, you ain't gonna be really getting hit on early force, and by later force you think you'd already have quite a bit of tapes accumulated. But no, let's just waste a whole trinket slot on 100 extra tapes, when that could have been something much more useful. Useless. Just useless, just like Tegan herself. The useless tunes always get the useless trinkets. Feather Duster, G tier. G tier. This has to be one of the worst trinkets in the game. Oh, coin per. Yeah, I think I said it. It gives 100 tapes. Feather Duster restores 20 stamina when picking up an item. Really? Really? What is this? Who came up with this? Because whoever came up with this, they need to get fired. Such a bad idea. It's just so bad. I'm sorry. A lot of times when you're picking up items in the first place, you have full stamina. And second of all, if you have to rely on picking up an item to save you, it ain't good, buddy. It's not looking good for you. G tier, Friendship Bracelet. Not really that good at all. What does this do? What does this do again? I know it's not that good. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, gain 5 stamina for every tune alive in a round. Maxes out at 40 stamina. Horrible for solos. Unless you want that extra 5 stamina, then go right ahead. I mean, it can be good in teams of 8. But like, you really, really gotta depend on your teammates to stay alive. Because once your teammates are dead, you're dead. Also, like, why would they give Goob a trinket about stamina when he already has high enough stamina? I just don't understand that. I died. Bad trinket. Machine manual, it goes into, it's alright, because it kind of just serves as like a balance to like blue bandana, because it has lower extraction boost, but it doesn't decrease your skill check, so that's good. It just increases your extraction speed by 5%, by the way. Magnifying glass, you already know where this one's going. Of course, the Rogers trinket is S. I mean, very, very good trinket tier. With his daughter right here, Toodles. I mean, how could you not like Rogers trinket? Unless you're like playing as Cosmo or Astro. Or someone like that, someone with like a bad skill check. Then I could see why. Does Astro even have a bad skill check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Basically.
Oh, okay, alright. I don't know anything about Astro, so like, I have to I had to check. Anyways, so yeah, don't ever use magnifying glass with like a low skill check tune, unless you know you just somehow are like goated at hitting small skill checks. I kind of am like that, but still I wouldn't do that. Magnifying glass, yeah, I'm gonna read this. Add slightly more completion when performing a successful skill check, but decreases skill check size by 33%. Landing on the white area will also add a small amount of completion. Quite a long description, but only OGs remember when there was only a white area and not a yellow area. It was very good trinket. Goes very well with another one. Nightcap. Nightcap. Increases stamina regeneration by 40% while extracting from the machine. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've never used this. I've legit never used this. Not really that good at all. It's just there. It's just there. Just like Astros, because you never seem to notice them. Astro's such like a mid-main. His playstyle, trash. I hate playing as him. I don't really play as him at all, but like the one time I did, I hated playing as him. He's boring. His trinket is just kind of useless as well. Everything about him is just not really too good. This trinket, yeah, I ain't gonna get any slack. It's just not that good for a main trinket. I'm sorry. Not good at all. Please don't try to defend this trinket just because it's Astro's trinket. Because I won't accept that. This is a bad trinket. Ugh. You know it's bad when even Poppy's trinket is better than his. Poppy! A starter has a better trinket than a main. What is the logic? Ugh. Poppy's trinket increases run speed by 7.5%. Yeah, that's good. Nothing else needs to be said. Good. Pop pack. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The trash can, just go straight in the trash can. No one cares about this trinket. Really? Grants the pop item every new floor if a user's inventory has a slot open. First of all, later floors, you probably won't have a slot open. And second of all, why would you need a pop? Why pop? That's only helpful in like very certain situations. Sure, those situations happen quite often, but you can just easily avoid them if you're even good at the game. And I think if you have Pop Pack, you at least somewhat know how to play the game because it has 2 requirements and it costs 1,500 I-Core. That's actually 3 requirements, but still. Like, what are you doing if you're using this? The other trinket that came in that update, Pool Toy. Increases both walk and run speed by 25% when a new floor arrives for 10 seconds. G tier. Go straight into G tier. I've never seen anybody use this trinket. Never in my, like, 2 months of playing Danny's War that I've seen anyone use this trinket. Anyone. I've seen more people use Brick than this. But that kind of makes sense. I mean, I've seen coin purse be used, and yeah, that also makes sense. This trinket is just kind of, like, annoying for no reason to get. I mean, like, let's just be honest. Its requirements are, like, way too high. Again, if you have this trinket, you'd probably actually know what you were doing, and you wouldn't need that extra speed at the beginning of a floor. God, it's just, like, so dumb. G tier, it's useless. It's useless. V's remote, I hate V so much, but, like, her trinket's an S tier because it's very good for distractors, and it's also good for other tunes like Cosmo. We all know why it's good for Cosmo, because he's trash at machines. Like, literal trash at them, but yeah. Readiness Pool, we're not that really good at all. It's only meant for Razzle and Dazzle, I'm gonna be honest. And even then, you know, like, basically no one plays as him, so, like, yeah, this trinket is barely gonna be used. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. V-Mode just instantly completes a machine when you finish it, and this one just increases your walk and run speed by 10% on even floors. Participation Award. Oh my god, why are the bad teams getting all the good trinkets now? I do not like Shelly at all either, but Participation Award is probably one of the best trinkets in the game. Why did this stupid, ugly idiot get this trinket, man? Why? This stupid loser! Can someone tell me why her trinket is a Participation Award? At least give her, like, a pickaxe or something related to that. Make it, like, excavation related. Not just a Participation Award. This is just... I'm sorry, but, like, I just kind of have to hate on the design right now. It makes no sense to me. Participation Award, get out of here! Please be a pickaxe. That'd be better. Anyways, what does this trinket do again? I know it's good because, like, I always use it, but what was it again? Oh, increases skill check chance by 25% and decreases skill check chance, but decreases skill check size by 10%. Yeah, spare bulb, G tier. I've actually, like, only ever seen one person use this trinket, and I'm pretty sure that one person I've seen using this trinket was, like, a Poppy. No, I actually seen two people use this trinket. The other person was a Bright Me. Why would you use a trinket that increases your light radius in blackouts as a Bright Me? It's so useless, man. Bro, if you just have Spark Plug, that's basically just spare bulb trinket. Just basically. Speedometer, not really that good at all. You don't really need 15 extra stamina. Yeah, it just gives you 15 extra stamina. Oh, and spare bulb, just increases, like, your radius in blackouts by 25%. I've never used it. I actually don't even know how large the radius is, so I can't even be talking, though. But I assume it probably sucks. Yeah, so, speedometer, not really too useful. Speedy Shoes, good. It's good for distracting. It's good for normal tunes as well that aren't distractors. Yeah, it's a good trinket. Increases both walk and run speed by 5%. Thermos. See, if this was the original Thermos, I would have given it G tier. Because the original Thermos was trash. Nightcap also have gotten G tier, just to let you know. But now it just increases your stamina regeneration by 15%. That goes in the trash can. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, that's actually just, like, a 3-second difference. You only, like, get full stamina, like, 3 seconds faster. Which ain't a big difference at all. Again, not really that useful to be wasting a whole slot on. Just don't waste your time with this. Please, do not. It's not worth it. Like, at all. Thinking Cap. This increases your skill check window size by 40 units. Okay, not really that good at all. The only time I've ever used this trinket is for Cosmo. Okay? Cosmo's like the only tune I'd use this trinket for. And maybe Shrimpo. But mostly Cosmo. Because if you're playing as Cosmo, then I'd suggest one of the main things you at least be trying to focus on is at least skill check. Because you're okay at surviving. At least. No, I'm not okay, pretty good. But it's just a alright trinket, you know. I'm not going to put in alright because it only applies to like 1 or 2 tunes. But it's still good. Not good enough to mean it's alright, though. Don't get that twisted. Oh my god, don't get that twisted. Wrench. Instantly adds a large amount of completion to a first machine you extract from on any floor. Limit of 1 activation per floor. I'm sorry to all the wrench fans out there. It's alright. Because, what is it? It works Vimo for noobs! That's what it is. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I used this when I was a noob. I'm pretty sure this was the first trinket I bought. But let's be honest, after you get, like, any other trinkets, you probably won't be using it. And especially after you have Vimo, you will never use this trinket again. I'm just being real with you. To all of you wrench users up there. It's just like not it. Also, this and Vimo actually cancel each other out. Like Vimo, I'm pretty sure I actually tested it out themselves. If you have Vimo and wrench at the same time, the Vimo will function like normal and your wrench will also go inactive. Do not ever use them together. They will not work. Fishing rod. So fishing rod is basically just like Scrap's original trinket, like back in the July 12th update, but better, I guess, because it's from like common to rare instead of being just like uncommon, which means you can't get a bandage. But like, yeah, start with 3 random items from the common to rare tiers. Like, it's just like I just don't really. It's just not that good. Not really that good. It's only good for like speedrunning 4-1. So you know what? Even though I really like Finn, trash can. Most of the trinkets this update were pretty trash. Blushy Bat, G tier. This if you need Blushy Bat to live, yeah, that's kind of concerning. Anyways, it just makes Twisted's wait, what's that do again? Increases the attack cooldown of any Twisted that attacks the user by 3 seconds, earned by joining a Blush Crunch Studio group, Roblox group. Not useful. Not useful. Just not useful. Not useful. Not useful. Savory Charm. Savory Charm, huh? Savory Charm is just like, I'm sorry to all the people that like this trinket out there. It's garbage. It's garbage, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it looks cool, I guess, whenever it happens. Not G tier. The trash can. Why would you need invincibility, like, after you got hit? Like, chances are you probably have no stamina left after having supposed to die. So, like, 10 seconds of invincibility isn't really gonna do you much. Like, let's be honest. It ain't gonna really do you much. I don't know if you keep your items. No, yeah, you do, I think. But, you know, like, really? I mean, having this as one of the trinkets use, this? It's going to have 1 activation per run. And that 1 activation is probably going to be useless. At least give a speed boost. That's the least it could do! But no, just invincibility. At least invincibility and speed booster can actually feel like a main trinket. So you think at least the other one, at least the other one, you know, at least it can actually do, you know, these guys some justice, right? No, Cosmo's trinket is literally G. It's G tier. As if Sprout's one wasn't already bad enough. I mean, they're matching one thing. They're matching with bad trinkets. Because, at least, you know, Sprout's trinket, at least, you know, maybe sometimes it can be sort of useful. I mean, if you somehow, you know, just somehow regain stamina or something, or just like somehow evade, then you can't live for a little while longer. Cosmo's trinket decreases active ability cooldown by 8%. Oh yeah, I also forgot to read Savory Charm. Or I don't even know. Saves the user from a fatal attack, granting them for invincibility for 10 seconds. Can only activate once, does not save the user from lethal attacks. Anyways, yeah, Cosmo's one decreases active ability cooldown by 8%. 8%. Has no effect on tunes without an active ability. First of all, this just straight up doesn't work for, like, I'd say about like 60% of the tunes in the game, because that's basically the amount of tunes that only have an active ability. Like, only have an active ability. I mean, not. Why was I thinking this applies to passive? No. This basically doesn't work for around like 40% of the tunes in the game. That's what I meant. 33% around that. So that's already bad enough, and even for the tunes with an active ability, 8% ain't doing you much. Let's be honest. I didn't want to do Cosmo this dirty, but like, it is horrible. Horrible, man. Just absolute pebble crap. Then now you have Vanity Mirror. Increases run speed by 30%. Panic mode. I think this is just kind of supposed to be a counter towards Twisted Glisten, but it's alright, you know. It's just alright. You know, it can save you from like Twisted Glisten, it can save you from our Twisteds, and at least it's activated for like the entirety of Panic mode, unlike Alarm. I'll actually put in good. I'll put in good. It doesn't really deserve to be on the same tier as alarm. It's good. Probably the best trinket that update. Yeah, it is the best trinket. I mean, all the other trinkets that update, they didn't set up a high bar in the first place, but still. But yeah, this is the trinkets here. So I'm gonna be honest. There's these ones are like the only ones you should ever use, like ever. These ones up here. The rest of these down here, the game would basically be the same without these. I'm gonna be honest. Like without these trinkets, the game would be the same. And like honestly, I don't think anybody would miss these down here. Like it's just the truth. Anyways, yeah, those are the trinkets. I just want to get my opinion out because me personally, there aren't that many good trinkets. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the trinkets suck. Anyways, yeah, I just want to talk about the trinkets because I don't know. I'm kind of in a little hateful mood today after school. So yeah, school's making me a little angry. Anyways, yeah. Bye.